I'm not muted, right? Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna have to keep checking that because last time I did this, I was muted. Don't want that to happen again. So, part two. Uh, I wanted to do something at the start of this, and I don't remember what. So, guess we'll just continue on from where we left off. Just heading to a new area. Shinshu Field. I agree with that. Oh, so that's what the map shows. This is the first time that I've actually seen the map with this gunk. You don't say. Thank you, Ethan. We can see that. I don't know. That's what we're here to find out, aren't we? And cursed zones. These are going to be very common, and like the idiots we are, we're just gonna waltz in. So, this will drain our HP and our ink. It drains both very quickly. Um, yeah, basically we don't want to go in there. I was just demonstrating what it does because, you know, I'm an idiot mainly. And the water is also cursed, just so you know. Yeah. Doesn't look the same when you actually go in, but it is cursed nonetheless. So we have a save point here, and this is, I don't want to say it's another major area. I'm gonna call it more of like a dungeon more than anything. We go, and we got all of our demon fangs as well. Wait. No, I think we missed one or two. Damn it. And you guys will see why Demon Fangs are so important in the next major area. Alright, time to start heading forward. Excuse me. Oh, right, trees. So I hate these trees for multiple reasons. So this is the first one. It shoots things at you, and it's really annoying. It doesn't actually do anything if you're able to cut it back, but it's very annoying. The other reason is that they're just really, like, you can get rid of them, and you guys will see how in a few minutes. Same with this, but that's actually kind of fun to do. These trees are just annoying because you have to power slash them and then do another thing with them. And you guys will see what that other thing is, like I said, in a few minutes. So, I'm hoping the quality is better for this episode as well, because last time it was not in fantastic quality. Despite it recording in the great quality that OBS can record in, it wasn't recording in that quality. It was recording in something way worse. So hopefully this one is better. Give me this. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, new enemy, Yellow Imp. This guy digs into the ground, hits a drum, and essentially creates a shockwave through the ground that can damage you. He's not that hard. If when he pops out of the ground, you jump behind him and you hit him, he'll pop out of the ground, and you can just repeatedly hit him. After a little bit of being outside the ground, though, he'll do this really like weird cannon attack, where he like hits the back of his drum. Can do a fair bit of damage if I remember correctly. Yawning again. Damn it. No, you meant hide. You 100% meant hide, not train. It's actually kind of an interesting puzzle. I mean, it's obvious what you have to do, but just for playthrough's sake, we'll do this. Yeah, so Easton doesn't even tell us, like, what it is exactly that we have to do. He's just like, yeah, there's something missing. Which is why I didn't really... Which is why I was just going to draw it, but then I'm like, you know what? Why not show what he actually says? We might as well get as much dialogue out of this as we can. Susano, Susano, Susano. He's just sad. He's just very, very sad. The baby sapling. He's so cute. One thing you gotta give credit to Susano for is that he is fast as hell. Mainly because he's probably used to running away, but, you know, whatever. Each their own. That is the second time I have yawned within the last 10 minutes. Well, to be fair, I am recording this at like 6 something, and I've been exhausted all day, so not really too surprised about that, but you know. And yeah, just Sano being stupid as usual. Still hate that name. I remember at one point when I was younger, when I used to play this a lot more, I remember how many times I failed that for some reason. Like, I just could not do it on the Wii. It was funny to say the least, but like, it was also something pretty easy to do. Just kind of funny that I couldn't do it. I love Ami's reaction to that. Just the sound and look of genuine concern of you didn't do anything. Wish our world was like that. You're not gonna deal with any of them. Me too, Ami. Me too. And now we have ball physics. Dear God, this is sensitive. So my way of dealing with this is simply not. I let the walls deal with it more than I do. By that, I mean literally just coast it on the walls. Just. You know, just. Once we get out here that there's a problem. That gets so much easier later in the game. And you guys will figure out why I say that. Come on. No, come on. For the love. There we go. Most annoying thing in this entire region, I swear to God. I agree with you. Some poor sucker who just was bored one day. Bam, 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 Ba-dum, bum, bum. Doo. We just have to draw the sun. Magic! Now it shoots a giant beam of nature goodness into the sapling. You said it was a guardian sapling when we walked in. Why is Ethan so stupid? Can someone explain that to me? Oh, it's another constellation. Boy, what gave that away? The starlight that was shining down? Oh, right, now we have to draw 2 stars, guys. A whopping 2 stars. If I failed that, I was going to be very embarrassed because I failed that before. That star that's on the connection, yeah, I failed that before. It's pretty annoying. See, I've tried pronouncing that word, and I'm not even going to try, especially not in a video, so, yeah. Now, this guy's power is the one power that you think you don't use in fights, but we find out relatively soon that we actually do. Simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make the withered guardian saplings blossom too. I wonder if that's the whole point of Sakigami even giving that to us. And I'm going to shut up for this music because it's actually fantastic. The music sounds better when you're doing that with major areas. Uh-huh. That's where we're heading next, Isun. I'm sure nobody forgot about that yet. That was like 20 minutes ago. You'd have to have some terrifyingly bad short-term memory to remember to forget that. English. I hate it. Hey, how do you guys feel about refighting opponents that we've already fought? Fun, right? So I'll try to get the stupid yellow imp to do that cannon thing that I was talking about as well. I'll probably end up dodging it. Actually, no, I won't because it's way too fast. Who am I kidding? I can't dodge that. Come on, get your ass up. Thank you. Here it is. Yeah, like that's like an instant thing. I think there's a way to cancel it, like if you power slash him or something. But I'm just not going to do that. I don't see the point in it. Since at the end of every fight, you'll most likely get healed to full HP. Unless you end up doing super, super poorly in the fight and getting left with, like, nothing. Okay, we're gonna upgrade something. I think I finally decided on what we're going to focus on. That's going to be ink, but we have enough for both, so we're gonna do both. And I also haven't decided what my main weapons are going to be. I'll showcase each, I guess, class, like each kind of weapon, at least once. No, I'm good. See, this is what we pay attention to right here. And East's gonna tell us anyway. Now, when they say, fill it in with your brush, they are not kidding. You literally just... Except, not as poorly as I did, apparently. There you go. Right, and occasionally you get these scrolls where they're just tips on certain things. We're the pilgrims' gods, because otherwise they would not know about green sprout. Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know this right now. We're not gonna look at them. Anything that I want to be explained, I will explain myself. I won't rely on the game to explain it. Oh, and we got a new attack as well, from Green Sprout. And that was that. We can now make trees just randomly blossom. Or, not blossom, that's the wrong word. Sprout. And they do a lot of damage. Like, a significant amount of damage. I have another file that I play, that I'm playing with one of my friends, or at least letting him watch me, like, outside of YouTube, just because he's never seen it and he's kind of busy most of the time. And he saw that and he was like really concerned as to why that was doing so much damage. Like, you're just hitting them with a tree. Like, it should not do the amount of damage that it does. Like, with the green imps, it takes down like 3/4 of their HP. With the red imps, I think it takes down about 2/3. With the yellow imps, probably takes them down to around half. Somewhere in there. Something like that. I know that much. Alright, now we have monkeys. You guys like the monkeys? They're very pixelated. Right? Yeah. I mean, they look cute from afar. Oh, bye! Right, so digging. If you see any, so during the night you will see white lights in certain places, and during the day and night you will see green lights coming out of the ground like that. The white lights mean that there's a treasure chest there, and the green light means that there's a clover. Clovers, if you bloom them, will give you a certain amount of praise. And I don't know how much I just got from that one, but they essentially all give you that much. Could my pen please stay there? Now, Ami, yes, what would you like? Oh my god. Thank you. That's actually not a bad tip since I'm probably going to be doing these very sporadically. So I'll probably end up needing to do that, though you guys won't see that. I'll probably do it before I actually start recording. There's no point in you guys seeing that. Unless I accidentally hit my record button, which I was just thinking about as he was talking. If I hit my record button while I'm doing the journal, that that'd be interesting. Now this is the music that I want. Beautiful. I love that so much. Yeah, so you have two different kinds. You have Divine Intervention and then Great Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention is what happened at Hana Valley, where it's just on a much smaller scale. Great Intervention happens when it's really big areas. Okay. And now here's my plan for essentially this entire thing. Once Ethan is done talking here. Okay. So my plan, usually I don't do what Isun says in this case, because if you check your map at this point, you'll see in Shinshu Field there's 5 different places marked off. And if you go to each of those 5 places, then he'll just freely let you go back to Kamiki Village. I generally just go straight back, but I'll actually follow what he says, for one. For the sole reason of I actually kind of want to get some of this stuff out of the way. It's just really more tutorial stuff, to be honest, but I do want to get it out of the way nonetheless. Like this, for an example. So these are called demon gates. We're not going to go in quite yet because I do want to explain things. These are called demon gates. If you go in them, you will have 2 to 3 rounds of enemies to beat. They are not randomized, it is set per gate, so, you know. If we go in here, I don't remember what the enemies exactly are, but we'll have to go through 2 rounds of fights. Let's do it just so you guys can see. Oh wow, that didn't even do half. Holy. You're a tanky boy. Oh, never mind. That does a lot more than what it looked like. So that was round 1, here's round 2. I mean, they're not necessarily hard, and honestly, in my opinion, they tend to get easier because you'll get stronger weapons as time goes on. But as of right now, they're relatively easy. This one actually has 3 rounds of enemies, apparently. And that was the 3rd round. It was, oh, 4 rounds. Damn, making me look like an idiot, huh? How about you not go so close to the wall? Come closer to the middle, please. By all means. Thank you. Okay, so that does about a quarter per. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe like a fifth or something. I don't know, somewhere. Okay, that should be it. There we go. Okay, sorry, devil gates, not demon gates. Same shit. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's about 3 of them, because there's one there, and there's one beside the Guardian sapling there as well. But for now, we're gonna go in here. We're going to skip this, and I'll tell you why. Once you go in here, you basically know what it is. It's dojo. You come in here, you can learn multiple new techniques from this guy, who is one of my favorite characters. He has all sorts of pretty good techniques that you can learn. He has some where you can extend the combos that you have with certain weapons and so on and so forth, things like that. And I will show you the ones that he has available for right now. So basically it's just saying, like, you know, a wolf can't pay for things. So, can I just say, this god technique, Golden Fury, is one of my favorite techniques. It is hilarious. If we ever get it, I'll say. I'm hoping that we do, because I think I'll actually need to upgrade my wallet at some point anyway. So we have Fleetfoot, which if we press shift, it's basically just a dodge. We have 4 winds, which right now our reflector has 3 hits, this would add a 4th hit. So, but we don't need any of this at this current point in time. Generally by now I would get the 4 wins, but we don't actually need it at the moment. It'd be more of a waste of money, to be honest. And that swirling thing becomes handy later on. We get told what it is at some point. So when we get told, I will go through it again. Stay away from me, please. I don't want to fight you. So that's tips on us feeding. We do not need those tips. So this is a waterway between Shinshu Field and Agata Forest. Or, yeah, Agata Forest. Agata Forest. I'm having a hard time speaking today. Shut up. Please. Hello? What? What? Hold on. Okay. Can I not be standing on it? What the hell did I do different? Okay. We can't do anything with that yet, but that is giving us a hint to something that we will be able to do in the near future. And down we go. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere in here. Oh, sorry, right here. I think this is it. We have another stray bead. I did mention in the first episode that I was going to find all those, since I knew where a majority of their, sorry, not all of them, all the ones where that I know exist, I would find all of them. Yeah, and we actually have to go in here. We're going to do that last. So, the ones that we're going to do last are the ones by the house over there, like on the other side, and the one that we're currently right beside, where if we go into that house. So the one on that house over there that we're currently looking at, and the one right beside us, we're doing last. Right now we're going into here. This place will become important, well, not a little bit, way later on. So, this is the entrance to the Moon Cave. At the moment, you'll notice that despite this being essentially it's not cursed anymore because of the Guardian Sapling, but this does still qualify as a cursed area because of what lies in here. You'll notice that there's a barrier. We touch it, we get hurt. And it's not just the hurt of like... It's not just the kind of getting hurt of like, you know how in some games you touch something but it doesn't actually, like it'll show that it did damage but it didn't actually do damage, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, touching that will actually do damage to you. So don't touch it too often. If you're someone that likes touching things in games, don't touch that too often. It will not end well. Okay, we need another 12. Wait, that doesn't sound right. No, not 12. 22. Yeah, 22. More praise. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the last one, right? Done everything else? Okay. The reason I want to do these two last is because they require nighttime. However, oddly enough, the reason I did Moon Cave last was because of some. You guys will see once we get out of here. So, right now this guy's essentially just kind of giving us some background knowledge. Oh, I didn't know that Waka got mentioned all the way back here. Huh. And you'll notice he has a quest for us. First off, any exploring to do here? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. Okay. So we didn't actually get what I want to get. I thought that there was more to explore in the house, but apparently not. Lately, there's been monsters haunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. So, this is why I've come back here. They only come out at night. Now he's asking us to put the list up, except we don't actually need to. We can just deal with them ourselves, obviously. You're not wrong. Now, I'm going to be honest, we're probably not going to finish this quest for a while, just because it can be out of the way a lot of the time. This is the one fight that is actually, like, directly in your face. So, they're honestly no different than any other monster that we fight. It's as simple as that. They're just red imp. They're not any stronger than, you know, your other normal red imps or anything. Their attacks are the same, the way they block is the same, the way you get rid of them is the same. I think they might have a little more HP, but that's probably the only difference. But there you go, it's done already. Like, if you blink, you miss the fight. Same way you would with, like, anything else. More like it just happened to find us. Oh, the one that we crossed off was this one. Biwamaru the Vandal. And a reward he does give us, but we are not dealing with that reward for probably a while. Like, we're probably not going to deal with it until the next time, or the time after that we have to go to Shinshu Field. And that's mainly because we will not be doing very many things during the night here. And now you guys are about to see me run away from a fight because I don't want to deal with this. Bye. Mainly because there's another fight coming right up that I completely forgot about. It's called a stupid fish. Okay, I don't care what its actual name is, I call it a stupid fish. Okay? Literally the worst enemy in the entire game. Like, I know I said that the red imps were annoying, but these guys just take the cake entirely. Like, there isn't even a comparison. And the reason is because if you don't get rid of them, they will explode on you. Quite literally. which is why I generally don't get any Demon Fangs from those guys until we get stronger weapons. Alright, and this is the other thing that we had to do during the night. So, we talk to this guy. He just says, no, 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 that can't be right. So, if we keep talking to him. So, he is a chemist of sorts. Ew. Nothing came out, but it felt like something did. That's gross. Well, let's find out if it would really work. So, he's a firework chemist. He is a pyrotechnic. I believe that's what they're called. Yeah, pyrotechnist. Okay. What's the problem? Shit yourself there, buddy. 'Cause that's what it looks like you're about to do. Oh, just draw exactly what it shows there. Kaboom! Yay! The fireworks are so pretty. So you're starting to notice, well, at least I hope so. The constellations aren't actually that far apart. We're getting them pretty quickly. So after this, we have one more thing to do, and that's it. This is Bakugami. So I haven't mentioned this, not in the slightest, but I'm going to now, just because I'm still undecided on it. We're actually able to upgrade both Cherry Bomb and Power Slash. We're able to power them up by, I think, 2 more levels. They're the only 2 that are able to be actually powered up, but all the other, or most of the other brush techniques still do have upgrades of some sort. The upgrades are very, very out of the way, or at least most of them are, so I don't quite know if I'll do all of them. I may do some. The only problem is that Power Slash and Cherry Bomb, for the most part, to upgrade them, require a lot of money, which is part of the reason that I'm kind of debating on upgrading my wallet. So, depending on what I decide on, uh, you know, I don't actually even remember exactly what Power Bomb 2 and 3 do. I think it just allows you to plant more of them. Like, right now we have Power Bomb 1, let's say, so we're able to use one bomb. Power Bomb 2 means 2 bombs, Power Bomb 3 means 3. That's what I'm thinking. I don't actually remember. I know with Power Slash it gets stronger. Like, you can visibly see, like, we're able to cut more things with it. Like, when I go back to the main area of Shinshu Field, I'll show you guys one of the things that we'll be able to bust open. So, if we just run up here, wait, did we get the godhood thing? Okay, yes we did. We have two actually. Okay, cool. So we're actually gonna do two things. I lied. First one was talking to this guy. Oh, this is basically a delivery man. There you go. And off he goes right after giving us our 10 praise. He's off. So, now that being done, we are going to ignore this devil gate, pretend that it's not even there, and we're going to deal with Sakia. Because we need to deal with her before, we actually forget. Even though it's part of the story, I will probably forget somehow if I lose track of it too much. I love the music in this game so much. Okay. So, if you talk to this guy, he'll essentially just tell you, make all these bloom. And we now have the power for that. That was absolutely beautiful. Let's try and do that a little more proper. Remember the first time I did this, it took me like... This is really only supposed to take you a few minutes. But I remember the first time I did it, it took me like... probably around half an hour. Just because I ended up missing one. I missed one cherry blossom, one freaking tree, and just could not find the others. So I remember I saved and quit, and then went back the next day and found the one that I was missing. I don't remember if I've gotten or not, but we shall find out. The answer is no, because there's supposed to be a jingle. I did not hear a jingle. It's on this side, I believe, that I keep forgetting. Yeah. There we go. That's the jingle. That's the jingle that we want. The music change, you'll notice as well. Okay. Fuck. I love this scene so much. It's hilarious. I just realized that arrow. Ami is terrified. And as a dog with her sense of smell, that is got to be terrible. Behold the secret of secrets. Yeah, I won't talk during this because it's funny. May hear me laugh though. I do hope I don't fail this. As we've learned, I am surprisingly bad at drawing circles. We gonna blur you out very quick, my friend. Oh, we gonna blur you out instantly. Is, well, us, right? Yeah, yeah, damn straight. I'm actually not gonna blur her out. I was just kidding about that, but still, YouTube, have mercy. Uh, and there we go. That's the extent of what I actually wanted to do today. I'm honestly surprised that we got everything done within like a semi-reasonable time limit. We essentially got everything done. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. In like the same amount of time, roughly, that I got everything done last episode. Now, I know this is starting off kind of slow, but it does get much quicker paced. The fights become a lot more interesting. The way we can use our abilities get a lot more interesting. Our weapons get a lot more interesting. Like, things just do change a lot. Right now, this is still very slow, very tutorial, like, esque. That was me hitting the pen on my desk, so I'm twirling it around in my fingers. I don't want to try this. I want to go eat, okay? My dinner is done. I'm waiting for everything to finish in this episode. Okay, we're just gonna skip this. You guys will see how lily pads work in a second. Just draw a circle. Yeah, there you go. That's legit it. There, Ethan says basically nothing else of use. He basically makes a joke that Ami was getting overly excited about being able to make a lily pad. Okay, we rush through, save, and well, that's the end of that. It's the end of episode 2. Entire hour of us doing that. Bye!